career-high 21 points for Myron Jones. Also, this is the 4th time that Penn State has opened the season with 80 points in 3 straight games, and the first time we've won all 3 straight games since 1995-96. With that, I'll go ahead and let Coach make an opening statement, and then we'll take questions. If you please raise your hand, we will try to get to as many as possible.
Look, obviously, Georgetown, and we're in similar places. We made our threes tonight, obviously, and this kid to my left played fantastic. But, I mean, Georgetown turned us over 20 times. I mean, that's too many turnovers for our Power 5 team. We got to do a much better job taking care of the ball. I thought our defense and our rebounding were timely. They would go on a run. They would make a big shot, a big play, maybe steal the momentum just for a little bit, and then we were able to get a big shot or a big stop or a big rebound. I thought that was critical. I thought our mindset was really good, especially early in the second half when they went on a little bit of a run. We just, next play mentality. So really proud of these guys.
First half, was that the most pressing you've done in a long time? Do you play that much full court defense typically as you did in the first half?
I actually, it's really what our feel is. How's the game going? And I felt like they were going to try to go to Yurt 7 a little bit more. I just felt like let's take a little more time off the clock so it was more difficult to run a real good set to get him a post touch.
Defensive attitude has always been something that's been really important to you in the program. Just kind of talk about tonight how the defense kind of led to a lot of the offensive opportunities that you guys ended up capitalizing on.
Yeah, we've been preaching it. We know how hard it is to win on the road, and if shots aren't falling, you better get stops. You better get loose balls, those attitude-type plays, and you better get rebounds. And I thought we did a nice job of that for most of the game. Percentages say that, but obviously it's still early in the season, a lot to clean up.
Yeah.
Miles, it was playoff type or postseason type atmosphere tonight. How are you guys able to kind of set the pace early on and set the tone?
It's what we do every day in practice. We just play as hard as we can, no matter who it is, no matter what we're doing. Coach preaches all the time, put your walls up. We don't even see the outside. We just worry about the 10 guys on the court and everybody on the bench.
Good job.
Myron, you hit a couple of threes early. When did you realize that maybe you had something special going for you tonight?
When my teammates kept hitting me and kept telling me to keep shooting, coach kept telling me keep shooting and stay aggressive, so that's when I knew.
Okay.
Pat, there's been not many games where Lamar will have the kind of start that he had, missing his first 5 shots on the floor. Still staying active on defense, but not in the flow necessarily of the game offensively. But your team was still ahead at halftime and maintained a double-figure lead throughout the rest of the half. So what does that really say about this team as opposed to maybe the past couple of years where the scoring might not have come from other guys?
Yeah, I think it shows our depth. Let me talk about Lamar because I just spoke about him in the locker room. In years past, for anybody, not just Lamar, but for any player to start out 0 for 5 and a couple turnovers, he's not, or they are not playing defense. They're just not doing it. And he played better defense, and he rebounded the ball harder and tougher. That's growth. That's maturity. That's what you see from Lamar Stevens. And the fact that he didn't have his best night, and we were still up a good amount going into halftime, I mean, that shows a lot about the talent that we have on this team.
Yes, sir.
You obviously have an event at the Barclays Center, but this was your only true road game before Big Ten play. How important was it to get a win like this against a school like Georgetown?
And we have so much respect for Georgetown. I coached at Villanova back in the day, and the Big East. It was important. You want to get this win because you got 2 great mid-major teams coming in, and then you go to New York and you're playing high majors from there on with the ACC Challenge. You got 2 Big Ten games. You got Alabama. So to be able to go on the road and get a good win, now we know what it takes.
Ava.
Coach, you mentioned turnovers. They were pretty even between the 2 teams, but you guys were able to really capitalize and score some points off those. What do you attribute that to? Just in fast break, or was it taking advantage of their defense?
When you turn over the ball, we work on odd man rushes often, right? Our Celtic drill, and it's all about 2-on-1, 3-on-2, 4-on-3. And I felt like that preparation, we really capitalized on that in the game.
Coach, what did you see on the defensive end of the floor early on, specifically from Jamari and Mike, that really set the tone for you guys?
I just think, everybody wants to say what Jamari Wheeler can't do. Oh, let me tell you what he can do. Did you see that kid? He impacted the game all over the place. Defensively, rebounding, toughness, steals, dives, dropping dimes. I mean, that's the little engine that could. But everybody wants to say, oh, he can't do this, he can't shoot, he can't do. I don't care. That kid is playing at a high, high level. And it was nice to see Mike. Yurt 7 is a big-time player, man. We played against him at NC State. He was the difference. He was the difference in beating us at NC State a few years ago. I think he had 18. You guys were He had 18, and he was 3 for 3 from the 3. So I thought Mike did a nice job. And John.
Last question, if someone's got one.
Dre, talk about returning to your high school home in front of a lot of fans and family and friends and performing well.
It means a lot. I appreciate all the support that everybody gives me all the time. Just it feels good to be home, and I was happy to play well. Thank the Lord I played well, and my teammates. We came together and we really stuck together, even though they made runs throughout the game. We felt that energy in the crowd, that that bench, and then behind the bench, we just felt it. That gave us that little spark that we needed to draw the line in the sand and stop the run.
Caleb, you're the last question.
Going back to Lamar on the first time, with the slow start, during timeouts, did you feel, or when you watched him, did you feel like he was pressing a little bit, or it just wasn't coming as easily to him tonight? And how was he still able to impact the game?
No, I thought they did a nice job on him. I thought 4 was real tough, real physical with him. I thought 11 came across and did some nice job of doubling him every now and then. They really tried to keep him off balance. I thought Coach Ewing had a good strategy versus Lamar. And I felt like he started to after that start, I felt like he let the game kind of come to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.